All right, now it's time for Creators Crushing It, the part of the show where we do a high level, quick, dirty analysis of a creator's YouTube channel to see round about how much money they make in their business. Again, this is supposed to be high level, quick, dirty, not supposed to be very detailed, but it should be directionally accurate. And I go through this more so to demonstrate the process over the, nitty gritty mechanics of it. Now, if you want that masterclass, if you want me to go into deep analysis and break out the heavy tools like SEM Rush and do the conversion rate analysis and all that good stuff, let me know in the comments or shoot me an email at t@tinygiants.tech and I can try to put that together for you. It probably will be paid because I got to pay my child support somehow. However, these segments are just, again, high level, quick, dirty, and they're supposed to be directionally accurate. All right. So for today's Creator Crushing It, we are doing Comics Explained. Let me tell you something, man. Like, I'm really excited to do this because I've been rocking with Rob for a while now, and I'm very excited to do this analysis. So this is Comics Explained. Way back in the day, he used to be Marvel Explained. Then a few years ago, he did Marvel and DC, as well as some other smaller comics. Now he's just Comics Explained. And he's sitting at 2.18 million subscribers as of this recording. So if you look at the homepage of his YouTube channel, he's got his featured video that's performing very well. This is actually 3 years old that he has this video on, but it has 201,000 views. So one of his better performing videos. Then he has a popular playlist underneath that. Then his shorts, he's going hard on shorts, which is a best practice because YouTube is really pushing shorts. There's some other playlists because he has playlists galore, and then his other YouTube channels at the bottom. So that's the homepage of his YouTube channel. And then from there, he has his videos, which he has a plethora of. And then his shorts, which again, he's going very hard on. He does lives as well. So Rob is doing a lot of the best practices. He's doing a lot of the right things, right? He's doing lives. He got his playlists. He's very active in his community channel. He's putting up polls, and he puts up polls every few days. So again, a best practice, and he gets a lot of engagement on his polls. So this poll has 62,000 votes. This other one has 64,000 votes. And so he's getting a lot of engagement on his polls and his community tab. Then he has his store where he sells his merch directly on YouTube, and it pops out to the Spring store. So that's good. So, and then he has his other channels. So if we pop on over to the About page, right? So this is where we actually do the analysis. He joined on July 9th of 2013, so almost 10 years. So this coming July will be 10 years for him. And in the 10 years he's been on YouTube, he has generated 719,807,843 views. So for the uninitiated, YouTube will pay you $3 to $5 per 1,000 views that you generate because they pay on a cost per thousand or cost per mil basis. So in order to guesstimate his earnings, what we do is we take from the thousands placed over, right? Because they pay per 1,000 views. So forget the last 3 digits of the views and just take from the thousands placed over. So if we take this 719,807 and multiply that by 4, because we split the difference, they pay $3 to $5 per 1,000 view. So let's just split the difference, say $4 per 1,000 views. And I did this math ahead of time. For the 719,807,000 views that he's generated, he's been paid $2,879,228. So not bad. $2.8 million over 10 years. That's a lot more than a lot of people make. And if we mosey on over back to his videos tab, we see that over the last month, this guy's been on the tear. And so he's putting out a video about once every other day, sometimes twice a day, but he puts out about 16 videos a month. And his average video gets about 110,000 views. Some get more, some get less, but on average, his average video gets about 110,000 views. So his average video makes about $440. And again, he pops these out once every other day to the tune of about 16 a month, right? And so on average for the last couple months, he's been averaging about $7,000 a month on his YouTube channel. Now, I know for a fact that Rob speaks. He speaks on panels at Comic Con and other places. He also writes his own independent comics, as well as he has his Patreon. So, based on that, right? Based on the fact that he has a Patreon, I'm going to say his Patreon does well because he gets a lot of engagement. I'm going to say his Patreon does well, and the fact that he speaks and he has his own independent comics as well as his merch. With those, what, four additional revenue streams, I'm going to apply a 6x multiplier to his YouTube channel as a base, right? So from using the YouTube channel as a base, and as of right now, he makes about $7,000 a month from his YouTube channel. If we apply a 6x multiplier to incorporate the speaking, the Patreon, and the merch, and his own comic books, if we for those four additional lines of business, let's apply a 6x multiplier, and that's very conservative. Rob makes about $42,000 a month from his creator business, right? Again, this could be wildly inaccurate, but that's what I'm going to peg the number at. I'm going to say Rob pulls down about 42 grand a month in his business between the YouTube, his own independent comics, his speaking, and his Patreon, and his merch. That's what I'm going to say the number is, 42 grand a month. So if you agree, or if you disagree, or if I welcome your feedback. Leave a comment. Please leave a rating and review, all that good stuff. And this has been Creators Crushing It with Comics Explained.